Howdy, folks. High value DMD. Don't just give me your subscription, but please let me earn it. Let me earn your like and let me earn your comment. This video is called What Lit the Fire in You? If you don't know me, I'm about to graduate as a dentist. I'm a young professional and I'm starting here at the bottom, the lowest of the low. I have no money to my name. And as we go throughout these years to come on this YouTube channel, I'm just going to chronicle my journey. I like to talk about relationships and dating and money and career and all of that. And this is a bit more of a personal video. And I know a lot of people, they like to get straight to the chase. So I'm going to start with what the moment was, okay? When I was around maybe third grade, fourth grade, I can't remember exactly, I was with my cousin, and my cousin had a lot more money than me growing up. His father made a lot more money. They were well off, and I wasn't so well off, okay? A lot of times I struggled with financial insecurity in my mind. It caused great anxiety for me. And not to say we were abject poverty or anything like that, but money was tight. It was tight. And that affected me greatly as a kid. I remember I was playing basketball, just shooting hoops with my cousin, and people misspeak all the time. They say things that they shouldn't say, or they accidentally say stuff that just comes out, right? But he said, I don't know what we were talking about exactly, but he said, you don't have very much money, do you? Something along those lines. Your family doesn't have that much money, do you? And I mean, I don't know exactly how much money my family had, but I definitely felt financial strain for sure. But I kind of played it off. I said, no, we're good now. We're good. That was a very impressionable moment in my young life. I can't even describe. And for those people that maybe don't come from wealthy households, you might be able to relate to that. But that was one moment of probably many, but I remember the embarrassment that I felt. I remember just how kind of helpless I felt. And I thought to myself, I'm never going to feel that ever again. I will do everything in my power to never, ever feel that way again. I will take whatever steps are necessary to solve this issue. For when I grow up one day, I will never have to worry about money. And from then on, all I knew was school. More school is going to get you money. It's going to get you paid. Okay? So I was all right at athletics. I was better at sports like soccer, and I mean, that was like my sport, but I didn't really keep it up. I didn't see value in many other things in life. And maybe that kind of stunted me in some ways. Maybe I cut off certain hobbies or got disinterested in certain hobbies when I shouldn't have. But I was just so laser focused, and I've been this way my whole life. In school, laser focus honed in to get to actually where I am right now. The earliest I can remember wanting to be a dentist was probably in fifth grade. There's a yearbook somewhere, fifth or sixth grade. I wrote that I wanted to be a dentist. And I knew early on, it's like, okay, I'm going to make money. I'm not going to struggle with money. I'm going to do something like physician, lawyer, dentist. I'm going to do one of these things, okay? I'm going to solve this problem. And I shadowed dentists, and I just felt like it was a good fit. And I didn't know anything back then. And looking at where I am now, how I view dentistry and the career is so different than it was now. And it's not all sunshine and rainbows. It's oftentimes very, very difficult and stressful and taxing. And there's a lot of unknown about the future. But that was me. I mean, that was me. I was in school. I was studying, when I was hanging out with friends, I would always maybe ask about, hey, is there any homework due? I would always like check in about that. And just was super, super responsible. And some of my friends would kind of like laugh that off. One of them in particular, he, better off than me, but the only way I knew how to fix this situation was school, was studying. And I'm still like that today. I'm still, honestly, it's like I have some off time right now, and I'm just I can't rest. I can't pick up a video game. I don't know what it is, but I feel like it's just a waste of my time. I'm not learning anything. I'm not getting anything out of that. So rest is sometimes hard for me. Here I am today, though, and I am just a couple months away from finally making a paycheck. What I have dreamed of, what I've worked for. How old am I? I'm 27, and I started at 13-ish. I've been working for 14 years mentally to become a dentist, a licensed dentist, and I'm on the precipice of hitting that goal. It is a huge goal, and I don't even care about being called doctor. I don't care about doctorate, anything. Like, it's insane. Some people, they hear that, they'll probably be super surprised, but that's the last thing on my mind that I care about. All I want to do, at least right now, I want to help people. I want to volunteer my services. And maybe this is selfish, and it's going to sound selfish. All I want to do is make money. That sounds selfish, but that money, it's not just about me, okay? It's not just, I want to make money and I just want to take it all for myself. What those words embody is starting a life, getting married, buying nice things for my parents, okay? Going on those trips I've always dreamed about. Being able to actually give to charity and not stress about, I barely have any money coming in. I can't really afford to give this $20. All of that, for me, it goes away in just here in a couple of months. I will finally get a solid, real check coming in every month. And I can't even explain how that feels for me. Coming from a stressed, strained background to a career that is rock solid, that it is recession proof, it is depression proof. People will always need a dentist. They will always need to come to me, no matter what. And I will be in charge of my patients, of my treatment plan. People can't tell me how to treatment plan. There's such great power that comes from that, and there's great relief. And I have kept my spending. I bring this up a lot. I've kept my spending very modest and reasonable, and I've splurged on a couple things. I've splurged on some like solar power stuff and just different camping equipment, but I've kept my lifestyle very reasonable. And that has kept the financial insecurity away, okay? So that is part of the equation as well. You can't just because you become a dentist, it doesn't mean you're going to get to spend all that. No, you completed one half of the battle, and then the other half is not spending it recklessly, being super uber focused, knowing where your money's going, okay? Not to get distracted with all of these different spinning plates, so to speak. This video is getting long as it is, and I'm very passionate about money and career. If you can't tell, it's been a big impact in my life, and I've seen a lot of things. I've seen poverty, I've seen suffering, other people I've seen, and there's a lot to this, and I hope that you have gleaned something from this video. Please let me know what you think below. Let me earn your like. Let me earn that subscription. As always.